Tim Peterson alongside Hank Ambrose, and it is time for some high school softball here on Q102 as Harris Lake Park has traveled over here to Okoboji to take on the Pioneers. A little nearby rivalry, Hank.
Nearby rivalry is right, and man, the storms are brewing for this one. Figuratively and literally, we got quite the windstorm coming our way. Hopefully it doesn't affect the audio too much.
You could say the Wolves just kind of blew into town.
Huffing and puffing, looking to blow the house down of the Pioneers. Let's see if they can do that tonight.
Well, Okoboji has played them 8 times since 2008 and has not lost, so we'll see if the Wolves can pull it out tonight.
Well, that's very interesting because I think some would possibly say that HLP may be a favorite heading into this one.
We'll find out.
We will find out.
The drama builds.
Da, da, da.
It's time for tonight's pregame show, and it's brought to you by Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake, online at lakeshealth.org.
This school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's Home Internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
The 1A War Eagle Conference, Harris Lake Park, and Okoboji is coached by Kate Ray with a record of 4-13, 3-11 in the conference. Coming up for Okoboji, they'll play tomorrow night against GTRA and then come back home Wednesday to take on Sioux Center, and that'll wrap it up for a little bit after 4th of July break for the Coach Randy Nix and the Harris Lake Park Wolves. They already postponed tomorrow's game.
Oh, no kidding.
And so they won't play again until next Monday at South O'Brien in the 1A Region 1.
Well, it does sound like weather is coming in. Sounds like 3 inches.
I'm off tomorrow. I'm supposed to go golfing. What is going on?
You better get your wetsuit out there.
I might have to play Golden Tee golf. Let's get to the starting lineups. It's time for the starters, and the starting lineups, they are brought to you by Central Bank and Insurance. They are there to make it happen for you.
Okoboji Motor Company, we understand your vehicle represents a significant investment, and nobody knows your vehicle better than our certified experts, who bring on average 30 years experience in providing expert GM and Toyota service. We have the latest, most advanced equipment specifically designed for your vehicles. Express Lube and service hours are Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 336-1500 to service your vehicle.
Okoboji Motor Company. Driven to serve better, driven to serve better.
It is time for the starting lineups, and we'll go over the batting orders, and then we'll get to them defensively in a moment. And we'll start with the Harris Lake Park Wolves. And Hank, let's see who's leading off and what their lineup looks like here tonight batting-wise.
Let's do it. Leading off tonight is actually going to be their starting pitcher. We'll get to more of their defensive side later. Sydney Ray will be the leadoff hitter tonight. Addison Hibma will be in the 2 spot. In the 3 spot will be Brooke Nix. Cleaning up tonight, Grace Gunderson. In the 5 spot will be Maddie Gilmore. And batting 6 will be Kenda Niemeyer. And then we go to the 7 hole where we have Marissa Kruger. In the 8th spot, Peyton Reverts. And batting 9th, Riley Rankin.
That is your starting lineup for the Harris Lake Park Wolves batting-wise, and we'll also go over the Pioneers batting lineup. It looks like this. It'll be Maddie Hagedorn leading things off, followed by Grace Hagedorn, the junior. And then it'll be Bryn Ness after that. And then Elena Hess bats after that. And Kim Bergerson is in the, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spot. And the 6 is Addison Frericks, the senior. On senior night, she was honored before the game. Then it'll be the freshman Abby Nate, and then Caitlin Craninger. And rounding out the lineup will be Avery Wentz. And that is your starting lineups offensively for both teams. We'll take a break here in a moment, and then we'll get to the defensive starters as they hit the field as the game's about ready to get going. So we're finishing up, wrapping up announcing the starters here. I should just go over this weather one more time, I think, Hank.
Yeah, that's a good idea. It's
very
rather
windy.
gray out.
And the wind is blowing in basically from left field to home plate. Is that a good description of which way? So it'd be tough to power that ball out here, and it's going to be a challenge just with the wind to try to even catch a ball.
Yeah, you are right in saying that. It's also pretty gray outside today. It sounds like 11 o'clock is when rain will be coming in. That's what I was looking at earlier for the forecast.
I got 10, 11 o'clock. Yay, more rain.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's no good.
No good at all. It's about 60 degrees out here and about, I'd say, 15, 20 mile an hour winds with some stronger gusts.
Oh, yeah, we got our hoodies and our fur coats on and all that good stuff.
Wool socks. Well, let's take a break. We got the starters all taken care of. They're finishing up announcing them, and then we're going to get going with the play the national anthem. We'll pause for that in honor of that and get back here with the beginning of the game, and we'll meet the defensive starters. All that coming up next on Q102.
Things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision need.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Okoboji, Harris Lake Park, first pitch officially at 7:13, and it is a ball low in the ground to Sydney Ray, the leadoff hitter. She's a freshman batting .333 for the Wolves. I'm Tim, he's Hank, and this is high school softball on Q102. 1-0, the first pitch was a ball, second pitch is a ball. Should we go around defensively as we can here, Hank?
Yeah, let's go ahead and go around defensively. So your starting pitcher tonight, Caitlin Kraninger for the Okoboji Pioneers. Catching tonight will be Kim Bergeson.
Ball three is thrown.
Heading over to first base, Bryn Ness. To second base is Elena Hess. Over towards shortstop, that will be Abby Nate. Playing third base, Grace Hagedorn. In left field, Addison Frericks, the sole senior. In center field, Maddie Hagedorn. And in right field, Avery Wintz.
4-pitch walk issued to Sydney Ray, and the Wolves have the first base runner of the game. That defensive lineup around the diamond was brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better. Runner is on first, and Addison Hibma will step to the plate. Addison, a senior, batting .300 on the season. A right-handed batter, as was Sydney Ray, and a right-handed pitcher in Kraninger. This pitch is in there for a called strike. Runner goes, throw it on the second, not in time. Stolen base for Sydney Ray. Getting aggressive early on.
Very good base running thus far.
Hank with his hands full next to me, keeping book, running the camera, and doing color commentary.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a full meal deal. That's a triple play.
That is a triple play.
That pitch is a called strike. The numbers, it's 0-2. So 4-pitch walk. And now to the second batter, 2 straight strikes thrown. Well, that is some gray skies, isn't it? All around. There's a swing and a miss. Kraninger gets a strikeout on Hibma. And there's one away.
Oh, boy.
I almost need safety goggles with the wind blowing in and kicking the dirt up in her face.
You at least have some prescription.
Yeah.
I'm 20/20, and, well, I got knocked down to about 10-10 right there on that last hit. From the dust, that is.
First pitch to Brooke Nix is just inside for a ball, 1-0. Early on here, one away, one runner on. Nix with the 1-0 count on her. Right-handed batter. Here's the pitch. Bounced in there.
Oh, got to look out for Ray. She's lightning quick.
She's been awfully aggressive, too, jumping off that base on every pitch.
Yeah, she stopped on a dime about halfway to third base before reeling back.
2 balls and no strikes to Nix. Kraninger winds, fires, and that's inside and gets away from Bergerson, and Ray will move up to third on that one. And it's a 3-0 count to Brooke Nix.
With 1 out, top of the first inning, 0-0. We'd like to welcome all listeners on Q102 and Explore Live Video. Yes, you can watch video at exploreokoboji.com under the Sports tab by pressing Live Stream.
And powered by Premier Communications. That pitch is taken for a called strike.
And folks, cannot find that quite easily. Well, we're also on YouTube, too, at Explore Okoboji. Find us there. It'll be the very first thing that pops up. Okoboji softball versus HLP. Wolves in the blue, Okoboji in the white.
That pitch is taken. It's a strike, and it's a full count, 3-2 on Nix. Through Roku, CF Family. Is that right?
That is true.
You can watch it on your through Roku TV.
That's a good point.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nix hitting 185 on the season. This one grounded to the right side, and then it's called foul ball. Just wide of first base. Almost put it right down the line, opposite field.
And Ray was bouncing down to home plate, ready to score.
Count remains full, 3-2.
I'd say being aggressive early is really smart with the weather that could be coming in. Who knows? We may not be able to get a full game in. It looks pretty nasty out.
That pitch is up high for a ball, and the second walk of the inning is issued. So we've had 2 walks and a strikeout. And Nix didn't even stop at first. She went right to second base. Well, that's aggressive. The runners on second and third. 1 out. Gracie Gunnarsson, the batter, coming in batting .377 on the season. Right-handed batter's ready. Kraninger's pitch. That's a called strike. Gets away from Bergerson. It's going to be a close play. Flips it to Kraninger. Not in time. Ray comes in to score. Nix over to third, and it's 1-0 Wolves early on.
Well, it takes one. Even on those good pitches, sometimes it bops right off the mid, and next thing you know, a stolen home plate. When score number 1 for the away HLP Wolves.
RBI awarded to the freshman Gracie Gunderson, who's at the plate. Count is 0-1. That pitch bounces in there, and it's an even count at 1-1. First run sponsored in part by Titan Machinery in Lake Park, Spirit Lake Hy-Vee, and Bank Midwest. Manager rocks and fires low and inside, 2-1.
And I will say a big thank you to Premier Communications for being our mainline sponsor to all video streams throughout the sports season. This is our final video stream for softball and baseball this year.
That pitch misses, 3-1. Our final one?
Our final one, Tim. I know. It goes by so quick. Can you believe it's July? Oh, my gosh. Incredible.
Yeah, the first already. I missed the 31st. That pitch up and in, and it's a walk. Third walk issued by Kraninger out of 4 batters as Gunderson jogs down to first, and runners will be on first and third. They're keeping an eye on her. There she goes. They're going to throw it to second.
Pickle. We got to watch home.
Runners coming home. They're just going to let her come home to score. And in the pickle, Gunderson is out. Tried to get back to first, and then went for second. Was tagged out, but they allowed that run to just come in, and it's 2-0.
Man, they are picking their brain, doing a great job at running the bases, and that has so far been the difference maker.
3 walks, 1 strikeout, 2 runs have scored, 2-0, top of 1. Pioneers take a timeout. Coach wants to talk things over. It's a learning thing here, and it is because of the aggressiveness, I think, of the Wolves that she wants to talk to her players. Coach Ray will calm them down. I'm thinking we're just going to keep it right here.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Well, that'll bring up Maddie Gilmore as they break the huddle in the circle. Gilmore, junior, batting .244 on the season.
The 5 spot for HLP. She plays second base.
A right-handed batter steps in.
All righty so far, is that true?
It's all right. There's a strike called, 0-1. All right. I felt like you were waiting for that. The 0-1, Graninger looks in. That one pops out of the glove of Bergeson, but it is a called strike. It's 0-2.
Again, a really good pitch. That's the second strike that's popped out of the glove. Got to be able to lock that down. Luckily, no base runners now. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Kraninger, let's see what she'll pitch here.
She rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. Got her. And that is out number 3. Well, the Wolves get a couple runs in the top half of the inning. We'll see what the Pioneers can do in their bottom half of the first inning. It's 2-0. Pioneers coming to the plate when we return on Q102.
Banking isn't just about financial products. It's about service and what we can do for you. Those personal touches are at the core of who we are at Central Bank. Decisions are made locally by people who get to know you. And while a lot has changed since 1877, we're still committed to our customers and to being the best bank in every community we serve. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision need.
2-0 Okoboji leading Harris Lake Park leading Okoboji 2-0. Okoboji hasn't even batted yet. Let's go around the diamond and let's meet these defensive starters. And it's brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better. Hank, who's the starters for the Wolves?
Well, on the mound right now, as she gets her first pitch underway, that is Sydney Ray, who is the first to score for HLP, the starting pitcher tonight. Catching behind the plate, Grace Gunderson. Over at first will be Kenda Niemeyer, and then we move over to second base, Maddie Gilmore. At shortstop tonight, it'll be Peyton Reverts. Over at third base, Brooke Nix. In left field, Riley Rankin. In center field, Addison Hibma, and in right field, Marissa Kruger. 1
ball, 1 strike thrown by Ray. Here's the pitch, and a hitter in the knee. So Matty Hagedorn, who was leading things off, batting .273, the junior is going to run down to first base after being hit by the pitch. Pioneers have their first batter on base, both teams with their leadoff hitters on. And the righty is safe on first. Here's Grace Hagedorn, the lefty.
The first lefty.
First lefty. Takes that pitch. It's a called strike, 0-1. Hagedorn, a junior, batting .227 on the season. Wears number 5 and plays position number 5. Here's the 0-1, swing and a miss. Runner goes, throw down. It'll be not in time. Stolen base for Hagedorn.
Must I say, that was a very smooth swing from Grace. If she makes contact, I'd say that'd be good in the green.
Here's the 0-2. Chop to the left side, slow roller. Reverts will come in, field it, fire it over, not in time. And on that throw, Hagedorn moves over to third, so an infield single by Hagedorn.
Did you see the wheels on Grace there? I didn't either. She was too quick for it. Straight to first base. That was lightning quick.
Okoboji with runners on first and third, nobody out. Bryn Ness, the junior right-handed batter, steps in, hitting .208 on the season. Ray rocks and fires, shows bunt, pulls it back. And the throwdown, actually Ray was to Sydney Ray and tipped off her glove. And Hagedorn safe at second. And Maddie stayed on third. No balls and a strike to Ness. Bryn's ready. Ray fires, shows bunt, lays it down right in front of the home plate. They do not have the runner come home, but the runner goes to third.
Uh-oh.
Well, they got some. Now the runner's trying to score on the pickle, and they missed the home plate. She will be safe. That's Maddie is safe at home. Boy, Grace overran her on third base. She ran to third base, and Maddie didn't go home. And, well, when all said and done, an error leads to Maddie scoring, and Grace ends up at third, and Bryn Ness ends up at second base.
Holy smokes, that was wild.
Just trying to think how to mark this down. It's a fielder's choice, I would say, with an error.
Yeah, you know, you saw her blitzing all the way running towards third base. Well, there was a third baseman already there. Miraculously,
runner on third, yeah.
Miraculously, she was able to make it back in time and then find her way back to third after that. A hot tag almost with an invisible man.
Elena Hess shows bunt, can't connect on it. It's 0-1. Runners on second and third for Okoboji, who get one run back here so far in the bottom half of the first inning. It's 2-1. They trail HLP. The pitch. Hit right back up the middle. That's going to be a solid base hit. One runs in, and they're going to hold Ness up at third. But the game is tied as Grace Hagedorn comes in to score 2-2, and still nobody out. Solid base hit by Hesse.
Go ahead and give her a RBIs for that one as well.
That'll bring up Kim Bergeson, batting .188, just a freshman. She squares up to bunt, pulls it back, and it's a called strike. Runner goes. They throw it to a cutoff, and it goes off the glove, and that's going to enable Ness to come in from third, and it's 3-2, Okoboji with the lead.
Oh boy, I feel like I'm having deja vu, Tim. Base running.
Yes, both teams being aggressive. They brought in Gilmore to cut that one off and hit off the top of her glove. Here's a ball high, missed by Gunderson, and that'll enable the runner to get to third. One ball, one strike to Bergeson. Shows bunt. Man bunts it down the third base line, but foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes, the count.
With no outs, 3-2. Pioneers have 3 runs scored so far this inning. The bottom of the first.
Be a high-scoring night if this keeps up. This pitch is high. 2-2.
Okoboji in the white tops, gray shoulders, and the Wolves, well, they're in the blue tops and gray pants.
Ray rocks and fires, swinging and missing is Bergeson. For the first out, it's a strikeout. And Addison Frericks, the senior, will come to the plate batting .205 on the year.
And a big congratulations to Addison Frericks. She was recognized pregame on a great senior career.
Going to University of Northern Iowa. secondary education and biology. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. Once this one foul, 0-1.
And the last time we called a game together for Okoboji softball, she had the game walk-off.
She did, game winner. I feel like she's looking at us the whole time we're sitting here because the lone senior poster is right up in front of us. That pitch comes inside and that hit her. Squared up to bunt. Got it on her hands, so Frericks will run down to first base. Runners on first and third. One out. And Abby Nate, freshman, will come in, batting 178, another right-handed batter. Looks down to Coach Ray, and now we'll step into the batter's box. Ray rocks and fires. Shows bunt, pulls it back. They don't even throw it down to second as Frericks hustles down there.
Yeah, I think both teams have had their fair share of trying to throw to second to no avail with a runner on third.
No tricks, no games. Just hang on to it. Bunt shown, and it's fouled off. It's 0-2.
Keep what you can right in front of you.
And now they're going to have a meeting out in the circle. No balls and 2 strikes is the count on Abby Nate. It's 3-2. Pioneers leading. The Wolves will take a short break while they talk things over with their coach. It is Harris Lake Park and Okoboji softball on Q102.
It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
Nate with the ground ball, a shortstop. Reverts picks it up, fires it over to Niemeyer at first base. They get the out, but in the meantime, Elena Hesse comes in to score. Pioneers now lead it 4-2. Caitlin Craniger steps to the plate, and quickly she has a 1-ball, 1-strike count to her with 2 outs. And there's a called strike. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
4-2 is a score. Gray skies in Milford, Iowa, at the home of the Pioneers at Okoboji High School on the softball field.
Craniger, the righty, hits this one hard to the right side. That's trouble. It's going to ring off the fence. That'll drive in 1 run. She'll hold up at first. Well, that ball was hit on the line and didn't take much time to get out to right field. A nice opposite field hit. Scores Frericks. Okoboji adds another run. It's 5-2 with 5 runs here in the bottom of the first inning.
And with the way the wind is blowing, you'd think without the wind, possibly would have went right over that yellow scaffolding for a home run. Oh, but just caught up by the fences this time around. 5-2.
Avery Wentz will step in, the sophomore, batting .222. The righty takes a called strike on the first pitch. Thrown back to Ray, and she couldn't handle it. Rolls over to shortstop. Nobody moves, though.
And we are at the 9 batter here, so that means a full rotation in the very first inning. 0-1 count, 2 outs, 5-2. Okoboji leads with a courtesy runner over on first base, the number 14.
That's Riley Dowhauer, sophomore. Swung on left side, slow roller. Nix will pick it up, throw it to 1, and it is in time for the final out. But Pioneers, well, they bat 9 in the inning. They score 5 runs, and after 1 inning of play, it's Okoboji 5, Harris Lake Park 2. We'll head to the top of the second when we return on Q102.
Okoboji Motor Company, we understand your vehicle represents a significant investment, and nobody knows your vehicle better than our certified experts, who bring on average 30 years experience in providing expert GM and Toyota service. We have the latest, most advanced equipment specifically designed for your vehicles. Express Lube and service hours are Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 336-1500 to service your vehicle.
Okoboji Motor Company. Driven to serve better. Driven to serve better.
Things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision need.
Well, the Wolves got 2 runs the first time they came to the plate. Now they'll try it again here as Kendra Niemeyer will lead things off. The junior bats .291 on the season, and the first pitch to her is a ball, 1-0. Tim and Hank here. Okoboji and HLP out there. Niemeyer, Kruger, and Reverts will be the scheduled hitters this inning. That pitch misses low and away, and it's 2-0. 5-2, Boji leads.
And it is chilly.
It is chilly. A lot of people with blankets and sweatshirts.
Mm-hmm. Fuzzy coats, that's me.
Yeah, you got a very fuzzy coat there.
Yeah, I gotta keep warm.
A warm flannel fuzzy. That one bounces in there. It's 3-0. Wolves trying to get their leadoff hitter on for the second straight inning in a row. Kenda digs back in. And Kraninger rocks and fires. It's a called strike. Niemeyer was taking that one. 3 balls and 1 strike.
It appears to me she's been wanting a slap hit of some sort, or at least showing it.
She runs that box.
Let's see where she goes here. 3-1.
That's low and away. She draws the walk, and the Wolves with their leadoff batter on once again. 2 innings in a row.
Well, base running was the solution for both teams through 1 complete. Let's see if it's the same here at the top of the second.
Marissa Kruger, the right-handed batting sophomore, hitting 180, digs in.
And in a spot where 5-2, everyone's got to be on their A game.
The pitch in there for a called strike. Runner goes, throw downs off toward the second base side, gets to the outfield. It's going to be picked up there and thrown to third. Goes play, and it's missed. Hipma tried to hit next. Or excuse me, not that. It was Hagedorn trying to hit Hagedorn. He got past her, but the runner slid, so was not able to go home. And Niemeyer is now on third.
Yeah, and man,
that would have been a close play had it been fielded cleanly.
Yes, it would have been probably a collision even. Heading down to third, she was coming in like a rocket.
No balls and a strike to Kruger. Swing and a miss at that pitch. No balls and 2 strikes.
That was a mighty swing. A mighty swing.
The 0-2 pitch coming up. Fouled back. Count will remain 0-2. Now, thanks to Lakes Regional Healthcare, MHR Insurance, and the Great Lakes Insurance. That pitch is a ball, 1-2. Kruger, the right fielder for the Wolves. Behind in the count, 1-2, with a runner on third. 5-2 your score of the pitch. Called strike. That should be strike 3.
Yeah.
Yep, there he made the call. Kruger wasn't going down. She wasn't sure.
Yeah. Stay there until you get sent back to the dugout.
Yeah, make sure.
I already put the graphic up, so I was like, I'm thinking it's a strikeout. We'll see.
Now, 1 away, Reverts will be the hitter. Righty digs in. Freshman batting 146 on the season, and the first pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. Caitlin Kraninger's played in 12 games this year pitching. Started 9 of them. 40 2/3 innings pitched. This one's bunted foul. She has a record of 2-6 on the season and a 5.68 ERA. She's walked 33 and struck out 32 in those 40 2/3 innings coming into this one. Has a couple strikeouts here so far. 3 strikeouts, actually. Also has walked 3. The 1-1 pitch, called strike. That was a good-looking pitch, and it's 1-2.
It was. Had her looking right down the barrel the whole way, too.
It really popped when it hit the glove of Bergeson.
See what she checks here. That runner on third.
Here's the 1-2. Goes off speed, and it's blasted to the right side, but it's going to be foul and out of play. Hit it well. Just late on it. So the count holds at a ball and 2 strikes. Thanks to Heidi for tuning in here this evening. Probably sitting somewhere warm, listening, watching. Ground ball, second base, backhanded by Hesse over to first, and it's in time. But the run will come in to score, and it's 5-3. Niemeyer scores on the 4-3 putout. Reverts a second out. And the number 9 batter, Riley Rankin, will step in. The righty batting .235 on the season. She's a junior. Swings at the first one, kind of a half swing, and it's a called strike. 0-1.
Got to swing it here. Got to really swing it.
Just a swing in. The 0-1 pitch is a called strike, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes.
Pitcher's count. Put her away.
Comes up and in. Boy, Rankin ducked out of the way, and it's a ball.
And I don't know how close that was.
It didn't look as close as she made it look, was it?
No, she kind of came up with a smile. I guess she got away from it.
Here's the 1-2. Up high, 2-2.
May I say, very athletic to get down and get back up. Hey, pull all my hamstrings and all my muscles if I tried to do that.
I'd still be getting up. The 2-2 pitch. Missed again, just high, 3-2. So Rankin works back into the count.
Full count, 2 outs, 3 balls in a row.
Top of the order is up next. Should they get a chance?
5-3 pitch coming in.
Missed. 4 straight. Missed with 4 straight for the walk. Another walk issued by Kraninger. And the top of the order with Sydney Ray. We go.
Pitcher v. pitcher here. Sydney Ray, as you say. She scored the very first run of the game. After she was walked to first and immediately stole second.
Takes a called strike. Runner goes, throw it down, and it is dropped.
Oh.
It would have been a close call play. But as the runner slid in, hit the glove of Nathan, the ball popped out.
And you know, I think she would have been out.
I think she might have been too. A female official out in the field. That's nice to see. You don't see too many women officiating.
Yeah.
That one bounces in there. It's a ball, 1-1.
And I know so many come back for the love of the game. Some even like to get some officiating in before they become a coach. That may be the situation here.
1-1, hits right to shortstop, just a soft liner, and Nate catches that one easily, and that ends the inning. The Wolves get another run, though, on, once again, no hits. They still have yet to get a hit, but have 3 runs in the game. It's 5-3 as we head to the bottom of the second here on Q102.
Banking isn't just about financial products. It's about service and what we can do for you. Those personal touches are at the core of who we are at Central Bank. Decisions are made locally by people who get to know you. And while a lot has changed since 1877, we're still committed to our customers and to being the best bank in every community we serve. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
5-3 after an inning and a half, and we're going to start the bottom of the second the same way we started the bottom of the first, with the top of the lineup for the Pioneers and Maddie Hagedorn. She was hit by a pitch, scored a run, stole a base. First pitch from Sydney Ray is a called strike. It's 0-1.
And we have electricity in the ballpark this evening. A lot of support in the crowd from both sides.
Just as long as it doesn't come from the sky.
No.
There's a swing and a miss, 0-2.
I apologize. We have been talking about the weather.
Yeah, you made me a little nervous. I started looking around.
No, I'm not seeing things either, I promise.
The 0-2 is a ball. 1-2.
The lights are out at Okoboji High School. 5-3 the score. Pioneer girls lead it. 1-2 the count. Pitch coming in.
Swing and a miss. Second strikeout thrown by Sydney Ray, and that's the first out of this bottom half of the first or second inning. That'll bring up Grace Hagedorn. Singled and scored in her first plate appearance and hits this one opposite field down the third baseline, and it is a fair ball. She takes a huge turn at first. She's going for two throws in time to second. The tag is not, and she is safe on second. Wow.
She runs hard.
And she dances well, too. She stood up after that and did a little boogie.
Oh, that's what you call it, the boogie?
I don't know. I just made that up.
I believe that may be the shimmy shake.
The shimmy shake.
That's right.
This pitch goes over the head of Gunderson, and that'll enable Hagedorn to get to third. It says we're still connected.
Hot dog.
Brendan Ness fouls one back. 1 ball, no strikes. I think we had a sponsored shimmy shake there. Hagedorn's on third. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brendan Ness. Pioneers lead at 5-3, and our batting. The bunt is laid down, but it's fouled. Comes back, and it's a 1-2 count.
By the way, can we just briefly go back to Hagedorn's last hit? Did you see it hit perfectly on that bag, ricocheted off?
I didn't see it ricochet. I just
pinball.
Get a better angle. Ding, ding. The 1-2 foul ball. Just got a piece of it.
It did. It hit right off the third base bag, making it catapult back inside, allowing her to take second base. Now she stands on third.
The 1-2 from Ray. Foul ball back toward the baseball field. Still 1-2.
And thankfully today, I don't think our cars are at risk of getting hit.
Oh, you never say that.
Oh, okay.
This pitch is just high for ball 2-2. Well, thanks to Okoboji High School and the Lakes News Shopper, along with Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons for helping bring high school sports to you on our family of stations. The 2-2 pitch, foul ball. It hit off the ground and kind of rolled up Ness's leg and then down toward third base.
2-2 count, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning, 5-3. Pioneers lead it, trying to add more on.
Yeah.
Looking to go the full 7.
Coach Randy Nix coming out to talk to the umpire about her being in the box, I think, when that ball hit her, if she stepped out or not. An official will explain what he saw to the coach.
Well, say this. You're likely not going to get the call reversed and back in your favor, but at least you're going to give a signal to the ump for him to now keep an extra eye on her.
Make him think about it a little bit.
Right?
2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. And the pitch is a ball high. It's 3-2. Hagedorn on third. Pioneers trying to get that run back they gave up in the top half of the inning. Here's a swing and a miss, chased a high one. And Ness is down for the second out and the second strikeout of the inning. That'll bring up Elena Hesse.
Well, how big would it be from Ray if she would be able to hold Hesse here for another K? 1-0 count now, ball high. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Threatening on third is Hagedorn for the Pioneers.
I apologize. I said Hesse. It's just Hess.
That's okay.
I pronounced the E.
It could be a nickname.
That's
I
true.
don't
I know. I try not to give out nicknames when not approved. Here's a hit to short, knocked down, unable to come up with it. Run will come in to score, and Hess has reached first base successfully. And I looked away for a second. I don't know how are you marking that down?
I'm going to give a base hit.
Okay.
I'm going to give a base hit because it was hit so hard. You know, in the positioning of where it was at, no.
That would have been a tough catch.
Very, yeah,
right.
Very much so.
6-3. Bergeson's first pitch rips it up the middle, and that goes through. Boy, not even slowing down at second base was Hess. She goes right for third, and she gets it. And the throw goes to third, so Bergeson goes to second.
Blink and you'll miss it. Okoboji starting to rally the troops. Second and third. And we're up with Miss Frericks now.
Hit by a pitch. Hits this one down the right side. Hit by a pitch in her first plate appearance. That one's foul ball. 6-3 your score. 2 outs here. Bottom 2. Okoboji with the lead.
And I'll tell you something. When you got a chillier game like this, you get hit by a pitch, it warms you up a little bit.
That's why they're running so much to stay warm.
Oh, yeah, true.
This pitch gets away from Gunderson. And coming in to score is Hess. And it's 7-3. And moving up to third is Bergeson. The 1-1, swing and a miss. 1-2.
And out of the 10 total runs being scored so far with a 7-3 score, how many have been from a stolen home plate?
A good handful, that's for sure. Here's the 1-2 out in front of it, fouls it off toward the HLP dugout on the third baseline. Coach Nix throws it back in. Another 1-2. Inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ferguson on third. 2 runs in here in the bottom half of the second, and the pitch up and away. Full count, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 in so far. 7-3 the score. Ray rocks and fires. Just missed inside. And Frericks will run down to first. She's been hit by a pitch and walked now. That'll bring up Abby Nate. Reached on a fielder's choice, her first plate appearance. The freshman digs in. Off-speed pitch, it's a called strike. Frericks runs down to second, uncontested. Runners are now on second and third for the Okoboji Pioneers. Nothing in 1 the count. Kind of a half swing. They say she went around, and they know she did not. It's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And these Pioneer girls are going buck wild from the dugout.
That pitch misses. It's 2-1. They liked her back control there. She didn't go around. It was a high pitch.
Lots of woos like an army of Ric Flairs in there.
Another one high. 3-1. Ray has hit a couple batters and walked 1. Also thrown 3 strikeouts. That pitch is in the dirt. It's a walk. And bases will be loaded for Caitlin Kraninger, who rang one off the fence her last plate appearance. Sydney Ray on the season and pitched in 8 games, started 6, 40 in the third innings. First pitch is a called strike 1. 1-5 on the season with a 6.42 ERA. And in those 40 and 2/3, I think, innings pitched, she's walked 21 and struck out 41. There's a strike called, 0-2. Trying to get herself out of a jam here. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 2 strikes to Kraninger.
In a pitching spar here.
The pitch chased it and bounced off her leg and rolls into fair territory, but hit her in foul territory, so it's called a foul ball.
And that was probably the best case scenario. Is I don't know if you could have got that far with how dead that ball landed.
Just think how far she hit it last time. If that would have counted, how little she hit it that time.
Yeah.
That one misses high for ball. 1-2 of the count.
Quite the line difference.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Ray pitches just high. 2-2. She was wanting it.
That was a tongue biter. Ooh, that was close.
The ump in blue signals 2. Says that's just a little high still.
Yeah.
Here's the 2-2. Off speed, low and away. Full count. Bases loaded.
And I believe Kraninger started 0-2 against Ray from earlier. And now 3 balls in a row.
Payoff pitch is high for a ball. She walked. And 1 run will come in to score. 3 straight walks thrown by Sydney Ray. The Pioneers lead it 8-3.
So both pitchers give each other the same dilemma. 2 strikes, 4 balls from their previous plate appearance. 8-7.
Once again, the Pioneers
8-3.
Sorry, 8-3, yep. From 7 to 8.
That's what I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Avery wins once again the 9th batter to bat this inning, the 2nd time in a row. She's batted 9th in an inning. Pioneers have sent 18 batters to the plate so far. Hits this one to the right side. That's going to be trouble, and it's going to find grass and drop down. Kruger is going to pick it up in right field, throw it in. 2 runs have come in to score. And that's Avery Wentz single and 2 RBIs as Frericks and Nates come in to score. Kraninger, well, that's Dowhauer running. She ends up on 3rd. Pioneers with runners on 1st and 3rd. And this pitch comes in to Hagedorn. It's a called strike, and Wentz will take second base. And they don't throw it down.
Hagedorn struck out at the beginning of this inning.
The pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2. 10-3 of the Pioneers leading over the Harris Lake Park Wolves. That pitch misses high, and it's 1-2.
Great anticipation. I'm sure she's getting antsy in there after striking out to begin the inning and seeing all her friends score a run, get on base. 1-2 count, 2 outs.
The pitch hit to the left side, picked up at short by Reverts. On to 1, and it's dropped. Came out of the glove of Niemeyer. Run comes in to score. Wentz to 3rd. Kraninger scores. And Hagedorn's on 1st. I'm going to go with the throwing error on that one. I think it was a low throw.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Grace Hagedorn swings at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Maddie gets down to 2nd on the pitch. Uncontested once again. 11-3 your score. Off-speed pitch is a ball. 1-1.
Hagedorn was the first to score this inning. Started the ultimate rally. It's 11-3 now. 6 have scored. And she sits in on a 1-1 count now. 2 outs. Runner on 2nd and 3rd.
Pitch. Runs the box, swings and misses. And Grace has had a nice night so far. 2 for 2 with a single and a double.
Been running hard. That last swing was sweeping low.
Here's the 1-2 up high for a ball. 2-2.
2-2 count, 2 outs, as you say. 11-3 the score at the bottom of the 2nd inning.
Sydney Ray's pitch, low and away. Gets away from the catcher. They're going to try to score on it. They come in, the throw.
It's high.
They say they got her. Gunnarsson didn't get too far away from her. She flips it to Ray and was able to tag out Wentz at the plate. And that'll end the inning. But Okoboji picks up What do they have? Six more runs. 5 in the first, 6 in the second here, and lead it 11-3. And we're going to head to the third inning. When we return, Pioneers leading once again 11-3 over the Wolves.
Banking isn't just about financial products. It's about service and what we can do for you. Those personal touches are at the core of who we are at Central Bank. Decisions are made locally by people who get to know you. And while a lot has changed since 1877, we're still committed to our customers and to being the best bank in every community we serve. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision need.
Addison Hibma leads off for the Wolves in the top of the third inning and fouls one down the third baseline. Jim Peterson, Hank Ambrose, Mac back at the station. Okoboji and Harris Lake Park. Okoboji leading it 11-3 as we get ready. The third inning is just underway. There's a half swing, and it's a strike, 0-2. Hibma 0 for 1 in the game. Caitlin Craniger rocks and fires, and that's a called strike. 3 straight strikes to Hibma, and finally the leadoff batter is out. First time here, that first 2 innings for the Wolves they had reached.
And a great time for Craniger to come alive in the circle. Another strikeout to her tally.
It'll be tough for the Wolves to not do anything to get anything back here, especially if they win 1-2-3, because that's really going to bring you down. Gosh, you got to bring back out to play defense again, and huge for the Pioneers if they can put them 1-2-3 down. 1 up, 1 down, swing and a miss, 1-1 the count.
1-1 count, 1 out.
Big 4th of July plans, Hank?
Oh, yeah, we are going to be broadcasting here. I'll be with Nix, and we'll be broadcasting the fireworks. Super excited for that. It'll be my first time doing that.
You're in for a treat.
Yes.
There's a strike thrown, 1 and 2.
So we'll be doing that, hanging out at the lakes and playing all the tunes back at the station, too. Yourself, Tim?
Well, I had a friend say, why don't you come out to my mom's house? We have a bonfire and do some fireworks. Nix takes one off her foot, hit by pitch. I thought, well, that'd be pretty fun. And another friend of mine, we're going to her house Friday night.
Very fun.
Yeah, my one friend said he had to quit buying fireworks today. He's like, I have to stop.
Well, that's good. He recognizes it. He's aware then.
Well, Brooke Nix gets hit by a pitch. She runs down to first. And that'll bring up Gracie Gunderson. First pitch of hers a called strike. 0-1. Although I'm not a big fireworks person. Most of the time I have to work the next morning, and I'm just like, just be quiet and let me go to sleep. Grumpy old man, you know. The 0-1 misses inside. 1-1. And my older sister's complete opposite. Absolutely loves fireworks.
Yeah.
Watches as much as she can.
I'm a fireworks fan.
Ball's fouled back and out of play. That one hit the bus. The bus kind of serving a good blocker where they parked back there.
Yeah, it is. Backstop. The bus stop.
The bus stop. Back up, bus back, yeah.
Back bus, yeah. There's something in there.
Yeah. Ball and 2 strikes to Gunderson. Nix on first. That pitch is a ball, 2-2.
And we may be off air right now, but
we are.
We still are on the stream. So we will continue our play-by-play here. 2-2 count,
Popped
one out.
up right side, coming in and making the catch. Avery Wentz makes the catch on Gunnarson's pop fly to right field. She charged in from right, caught it. Runner was not able to move up, and there's 2 away. Sorry about that. We lost a connection momentarily, but we keep on rolling.
Must I say our feed is continuous on the live stream.
Shot through the right side by Gilmore between first and second base. Nix will get to second and stop there. Gilmore with the base hit, and that is the first hit of the game by the Wolves.
You can watch and listen to us on the live stream at exploreokoboji.com under the sports tab at live stream, or you can watch us on YouTube at Explore Okoboji, as we are not having any issues there, but we've disconnected a few times with the call.
Niemeyer takes the first pitch. It's a called strike, 0-1. Niemeyer walked and eventually scored in her last plate appearance. 11-3 the score. Pioneers leading it. Top of the third. Kraninger fires. And got by Bergeson, but not far. She throws it down to third, but not in time.
Close.
The ball, Bergeson missed it, but then it bounced out, hit the official, and right behind her. She turned around, picked it up, threw it to third, but it was too late. Both runners advance. Gilmore on second, Nix on third. 2 outs and a 1-1 count on Niemeyer. Kraninger's pitch. Just missed outside, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike to the right fielder for the Wolves.
We are at the top of the third inning. Looking to play the full 7. Skies stay gray, but seems like no rain.
Slash to the right side, but foul. Got a pass on a line drive down that first baseline, but in foul territory. Count is 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Deuces are wild at the top of the third. 11-3 is the score. Boji's around the diamond. And it's Niemeyer batting.
Kraninger winds and bounces this one in there. Good stop. And it's 3-2. Yeah.
I was just going to say this is a big pitch here for many reasons. Got 2 runners on, threatening, full count, 2 outs. You don't want to leave an inning when you're already down 8 scoreless.
See if they can get one back. The payoff pitch, foul off. Still 3-2 thanks to C&B Operations, the Gardens, Walker Insurance Agency, and of course, Premier Communications, who are powering our video feed. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Another payoff pitch. Grounded to the left side. It's scooped up. Throw to 1 is not going to be in time, as Nate threw it over to Ness. But everybody's safe. Nix comes in to score. Wolves get a run back. Gilmore moves to third. Niemeyer with the infield single. And Marissa Kruger will be the batter. Kruger struck out her first plate appearance. It's 11-4. First pitch swung on towards center field. That's going to get down. Another run will come in to score in Gilmore. Then it's 11-5. Wolves getting a few back in the top half of the inning. Back hits. They hadn't had a hit all game, and now they got 3 in a row. Kruger on first, Niemeyer on second. Peyton Reberts will bat. Grounded out earlier. She's 0 for 1. Swings at the first one. Slow roller down the first base line. Or chopper, I should say, and it goes foul. 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Reberts. That one skips past Bergeson, and both runners will move up. Now Niemeyer on third and Kruger on second. They get a couple more runs and it's a whole new game. You think you're kind of feeling down. It's 11-3, and you come up, and if you can get 4 runs in rather than just 2, Really boost your spirits. The 1-1 pitch. Hits a center field, hit well, and that's going to be caught. Boy, Hagedorn came charge again, and she kind of caught it at about her waist, falling forward on a line drive rip by Reverts. Nice catch, ends the inning. Well, the Wolves get a couple runs on a few hits. There were no errors, and a couple left on. 2.5 in the books. It's 11-5. Pioneers leading the Wolves on Q102.
Okoboji Motor Company, we understand your vehicle represents a significant investment, and nobody knows your vehicle better than our certified experts, who bring on average 30 years experience in providing expert GM and Toyota service. We have the latest, most advanced equipment specifically designed for your vehicles. Express Lube and service hours are Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 336-1500 to service your vehicle.
Okoboji Motor Company. Driven to serve better. Driven to serve better.
Verts.
Yeah.
This school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's home internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Reverts goes to third. Sydney Ray to shortstop. Brooke Nix has pitched in 12 games, the most for her squad. Started all 12. She has a record of 3-9 on the season and 67 innings pitched. She has struck out 75, has an ERA of 5.33, and has walked 62. Her first batter is a lefty, and Gracie Hagedorn. Hagedorn, remember, was batting last inning, and they got the out on the base paths. So she gets a redo, if you will.
She's been running hard today, so if she gets on, she's likely coming home.
1 ball, no strikes. The second pitch. Foul turn the third base side into the fence, the dugout of the Wolves. And it's a ball and a strike. Hagedorn 2 for 2 in the game with 2 runs scored.
Go, Grace!
About a hand length choked up by the bat. The righty Nix rocks and fires. Low for a ball, 2-1.
And again, it seems like she's showing the slap hit now, but the last 2 plate appearances, she seems like she wasn't.
The 2-1 pitch. Slapped at it, missed it, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the new, or from the new pitcher Nix to Hagedorn. That pitch is low, and it's 3-2.
11-5, the score. Pioneers lead it. Bottom of the third inning, got a full count the very first at bat. Brooke Nix, welcome to the show.
The 3-2, fouled off. Now the scoreboard says 3 balls and 3 strikes.
Yeah, that's strange. I've never seen that before.
Still 3-2. The pitch. Slow roller left side. Tough play to make. Coming in as Nix. She picks it up, or excuse me, is Reverts. And the throw was not in time. Gunnarsson now 3 for 3 in the game. Change my defensive positioning that I have written down here. 1 runner on, nobody out. Ness the batter. Swing and a miss. Ness looking to get her first hit of the day. Reached earlier on a fielder's choice and eventually scored. The 0-1. Joe's bunt, lays it down right in front of home plate. Gunnarsson picks it up. I didn't see where it went.
It went right under the catcher.
I think it was called
And
called foul.
Yeah, she didn't end up throwing it.
Okay, that's why. I was like, why didn't she throw it? Looked like it was going to stay fair. Must have had some backspin on it. Nope.
Yeah, it did.
Nothing in 2 the count. Nix rocks. Fires. Missed outside. Runner goes. Throw down. Not in time.
Great throw back to second base. Ray was there. Nice snag in. If that went through, boy, Hagedorn would have got back up and sprinted to third.
A ball and 2 strikes with nobody out here in the bottom of the third. The pitch. Hit to the right side. High and deep. And it is down. As
nice.
Kruger couldn't come up with it. Hagedorn's going to come around from second. She'll score. Ness is in with a double. And the Pioneers now lead it 12-5. It's hard to see down that right field line from where we're sitting. I couldn't really tell for sure that it was. I just gave her a double. I don't know if it was dropped or not. That pitch is a ball to Elena Hess.
I'm really into the Pioneer dugout tonight. They are having a lot of fun.
Until they're staying warm.
Yeah.
1-0 the count. Showing bunt. Pulls it back. Pitch is high. A little light toss to third. And boy, that was close to getting Ness out.
It was really close again.
It wasn't even a fast throw. It was just kind of a lob throw because they were charging home.
It was a flick, wasn't it?
It was, and it was Ray covering third on that. Runner's safe.
It was on the wrist.
3-0 the count after that ball is thrown.
That was close.
Because she was showing bunt, the corner is charged in. Here's the 3-0. Bounced in there, and that's a walk.
And I must say, these base runners have been so aggressive today. It's been hard to keep up on our diamond reader for our graphics. So if you've noticed I've been behind for a plate or two, I do apologize for that. We're updated now.
First pitch is a called strike. Runner goes for third or second and gets it easily. That's the second. Ness on third. Ferguson now with an 0-1 count. She's 1 for 2. Shows bunt, lays it down third base line, and it's going to roll foul.
Close.
Final line on Sydney Ray. She pitched 2 innings, gave up 7 hits, 11 runs, walked 3, hit 2 batters, and struck out 3. And Grandma's watching the game right over here.
Oh, yes.
In the gray. That pitch is a called strike 3, and Ferguson goes down looking. Oh, color markers. That mark my strikeouts with yellow. There it is.
And Addison Frericks is up now.
She owes bunt, fouls it off. Addison hit by a pitch and walked. No official at bats. 2 runs scored. It's called doing the little things.
Yes, and this is her senior night again. Congrats to her on a great season and, well, a great career with these Okoboji Pioneers.
The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. Showed bunt on the first one and then took a swing at the second one. No balls and 2 strikes to Frericks. And the pitch, swing and a miss, got her. Back-to-back strikeouts by Nix, and there's 2 away. 12-5, Okoboji leads it with 2 runners in scoring position, as Abby Nates will be the batter. Walked and scored her last time up.
Nix is starting to heat up.
Fouled back.
Whoa!
Knocked the camera off.
Not our camera.
No.
Man, that's $1 million shot right there.
See that one in slow replay, huh?
It may only be in slow replay for the rest of time after that.
Guy's picking it right back up. We'll get it right back on. Must be built for that. That one is a strike. It's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to H. Pioneers with runners on second and third. Nix looks in. She rocks and fires. Ball hit to the left side, slow floater, and it'll be Reverts catching that one easily. And that'll end the inning. Okoboji adds another run on a couple hits. They had no errors and 2 left on. End of 3. It's 12-5. Okoboji leading over Harris Lake Park on Q102.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Oh, yeah.
Banking isn't just about financial products. It's about service and what we can do for you. Those personal touches are at the core of who we are at Central Bank. Decisions are made locally by people who get to know you. And while a lot has changed since 1877, we're still committed to our customers and to being the best bank in every community we serve. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Riley Rankin will lead things off for the Wolves. The top of the 4th, 12-5. Okoboji leading Harris Lake Park. Kraninger still pitching, fires that one in there. It's fouled off. Strike 1, 0-1.
And Tim, before I forget, happy Bobby Bonilla Day.
Oh, yeah, he got paid again, didn't he?
He did, another $1 million.
Over $1 million. He makes more than Brock Purdy does even play.
Oh, that's a good point. And that goes until 2035.
Wow. I need an agent like that.
I know.
That pitch misses for a ball.
Oh.
1 ball, 1 strike. It's Bobby Bonilla? He hasn't played for years.
Yeah, me and Scott Nolte looked it up earlier.
Bunted foul.
Looked it up during the Y100 Morning Fix Morning Show that we host together. And he hadn't played since 2001. And he hasn't played for the Knicks since 99.
For the who?
Knicks? Or the Knicks. The Mets for New York.
Okay. I was like, what? Here's the 1-2, and it is a called strike 3 as Rankin goes down looking.
He's making so much, he might as well played for the Knicks, too.
Right.
He owes the city of New York.
That's one way to look at it. Maybe he feels they owe him. This one popped up in the infield. Right side. Hess under it, makes the catch. And there's 2 away, 2 up, 2 down. Sidney Ray goes down. He's now 0 for 2 in the game, and here's Addison Hibma, who's had a hard time figuring out Kraninger. She's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch is a called strike, 0-1. Kraninger, the big walk around the circle. Give me time to thank Okoboji Physical Therapy, along with Dr. Craig Newell and Karsten's Financial Group. The 0-1 pitch. Bounced in there. 1-1.
And don't forget, we are online at exploreokoboji.com. There you can also find the sports schedule, the broadcast schedule, and many more news and community events happening around your area. Live with video at exploreokoboji.com.
Powered by Premier Communications. That pitch up and in hit. It hit Hibma in the back. So she'll reach base after being hit by the pitch. And Brooke Nix will come to the plate.
Hibma hit by pitch. That's almost a tongue twister.
Hibma hit by pitch.
Yeah. And
I had to try it out loud once. Fouled back by Nix.
And in these conditions, with our teeth chattering, it's a little bit harder.
You could say Hibma hit by pitch, and now here's Nix.
Whoa!
Yeah.
There you go.
Add to it. 0-1 to Brook Nix. Walked and hit by a pitch, scored a couple runs so far. Another player doing everything to try to get our team a win. Swing and a miss. Runner goes, throw around a second, not in time. But it's an 0-2 count now to Hibma. To Nix. As Hibma gets to second base. The 0-2 pitch from Kreninger is low for a ball. I feel like both these catchers have done a pretty nice job here tonight, stopping some of these pitches.
Certainly. Just a few wild pitches that have gone through. Besides that, really good night.
Well, 1-2 pitch just missed high, 2-2. Some of the throws that they've thrown out down the base have been caught, and some of the pitches you can't help but not be able to get them. But I think for the most part, they've both done a very nice job here tonight.
I'd say so.
I've called strike 3 as Nix goes down looking. And the runner is stranded at second base. Once again, no runs, no hits. There were no errors and one left on. Head to the bottom of the fourth, and it's Okoboji leading Harris Lake Park 12-5.
Things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
Up the chatter of the dugout, do the talking as we're right next to the Okoboji dugout. You're saying how lively they are, and we can certainly pick that up, can't we?
Yes, we can.
My favorite's when the softball teams kind of start to sing and do the cheers.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
Softball teams get into it, especially during playoff time, state tournament time. Really fun.
I think more the season goes along, the more they get to know each other also, and it really helps for the camaraderie.
The Cotton Eye Joe?
The Cotton Eye Joe.
That's came back. Or did it never go away?
I don't think it ever went away.
Yeah, let me correct myself. I don't think it ever went away.
Well, let's thank some more of our wonderful sponsors like Savings Bank LP, Blurry Bigfoot Coffee and Company, and Blurry Bigfoot Bakery and Bistro. United Community Bank, the Hut Bar and Grill, and Consumers Lumber Company. Kreninger will lead things off here in the bottom of the fourth for Okoboji. Caitlin steps in. First pitch, swung on and missed, 0-1. Singled and walked, also scored a run. Behind in the count, 0-1. This one grounded to the right side. Coming over as Gilmore picks it up, flips it over to first, 1 up, 1 down. As Kreninger grounds in to the 4-3 out. And here's Avery Wins. Singled in her last plate appearance.
Next time I'm bringing gloves. I don't think there's any way I could have predicted it'd be this chilly outside. It is chilly.
I think it's more just the wind on us.
Yeah, it's crisp.
Slashed hit to the right side in foul territory. 0-1. I was thinking a sweatshirt might just be enough. I was even contemplating not even bringing one, and boy, am I happy I did.
Oh, yeah. Boy, I'd love to be a pinch runner right now just to run the bases, warm up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, 0-2. Just put me in, coach. I just want to run to warm up.
Send me to the bullpen. Warm up. Stretch out.
The 0-2 pitch. Bounced in there. 1-2. Now Nix came in last inning to pitch in relief. Gave up a run, a couple hits. Struck out a couple and walked a batter. Heading the count here, 1-2. Swing and a miss, chase the high one. And Wentz goes down swinging. 2 up, 2 down for Maddie Hagedorn, top of the lineup. for the Pioneers. Reached on an error her last time up. First pitch is taken high. 1-0.
1-0 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning, 12-5. Okoboji still leads. It seems like the Wolves and Pioneers have both gone on a bit of a cold streak for batting.
That pitch missed. 2-0. Two, three, four, 5 runs scored in the first 3 innings for HLP, and 12 runs scored. Just 1 last inning.
Ooh. Ow. I felt that one.
She kind of jumped, it bounced in there and hit Hagedorn in the knee. Hence Hank's reaction. You seen her kind of jump too when it hit her. She knew she was going to get hit by it. Sometimes it just gets you in the spot.
Yep, that shin, not a lot of skin there. Woo, that hurts.
Grace Hagedorn steps in with a runner on first and 2 outs. First pitch is low and it gets past Gunderson. Maddie down to second, halfway to third. Now she'll walk it back to second base.
Thought about taking third. Almost did.
Let's go, Grace!
1-0 on Grace. And the pitch is taken. It's a called strike. Evans counted a ball and a strike. Good thing we have headphones on, though, because my ears don't get cold.
Yeah.
The 1-1 pitch misses, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
I guess they are impromptu ear muffs a bit, aren't they?
Double as, yes. The 2-1 pitch from Nix. Hit right back to Nix. She fields it nicely, flips it to 1, and that'll end the inning on the 1-3 putout. Now the Wolves hold the Pioneers from scoring that inning for the first time. No runs on no hits, no errors, 1 left on. And through 4 innings, Okoboji leads it 12-5. We head to the top of the 5th when we return on Q102.
Okoboji Motor Company, we understand your vehicle represents a significant investment, and nobody knows your vehicle better than our certified experts, who bring on average 30 years experience in providing expert GM and Toyota service. We have the latest, most advanced equipment specifically designed for your vehicles. Express Lube and service hours are Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 336-1500 to service your vehicle.
Okoboji Motor Company, driven to serve better, driven to serve better.
This school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's Home Internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
12-5 the score. Gracie Gunderson leads it off. First pitch is the ball. Takes a swing at the second one. That's going to foul back and out of play. It'll go. It evens the count up at a ball and a strike.
That's a wake-up call. Whoa, in the air. I don't want to get hit by that. And that's why they're neon there, Tim.
Oh, really?
Well, I think so. I don't know for sure.
I think it helps with the side of the ball for sure.
Yeah.
Swung on and fouled back again. And boy, when it comes back this way, you can't always keep your eye on it the whole time. And so I'm trying to watch players' eyes to see if I need to duck or cover up or anything.
Yeah.
Ball and 2 strikes to Gunderson. Flew out in her last plate appearance. Laced or hit it out to right field. Hits this one out to right field and hits it well. Back, and it is bounced and off the fence it goes. She'll run first and into second she'll go with a stand-up double. Gunderson starts off the 5th inning with that double.
Very nice contact, great power heading into the fences there.
The leadoff double will bring up Maddie Gilmore. Single scored her last time up. Wolves trying to start to chip away. Well, that one up and in. Spun her around, and that ball was right at her face level. Luckily, she does have that mask on her helmet just in case.
Yeah.
Also thankful it wasn't needed.
That was close.
You can wear a pitch, you just don't want to taste it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
1 ball and no strikes. Kreninger delivers. That's a ball, 2-0. Wolves trying to get a couple back here and work their way back into this one, trailing by 7. Half swing called strike, and it's 2-1.
2-1 count, as you say. 12-5 is the score. We're at the top of the 5th inning. Okoboji in the field, and the Wolves in the blue batting, trying to come back down by 7.
Kreninger rocks. Here's the 2-1. Fouled back, chased a high one, but got a piece of it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, with all the rain, Hank, and I don't know if you have insight on this or not. I don't know. Is Spencer baseball and softball still continuing to play anywhere? We'll get to that in a second. Hit to center field. Coming is Hagedorn. She'll get underneath it, make the catch, and as she does so, her glove hits her in the head and the forehead. Whoops.
She's able to laugh it off, though.
She was unable to move up on the play was Gunderson. This is to fly out to center field. That's 1 away here in the 5th as Kendon Niemeyer will be the batter.
Well, I do know that they had all of last week off.
Okay.
Obviously. As of this week, I'm not for sure, to be honest with you. Spencer is not really a team I cover much.
Grounder to back to Kreninger. She'll field it and fire onto 1. Gunderson moves over to third on the ground out, but there's 2 away as Marissa Kruger will be the batter.
And calling for a courtesy runner for Gunderson, who is the catcher. And they'll take on the number 4.
Number 4 is Bella Barnhart, a freshman. She'll come in to run at third. Well, she just has to come in to run, 60 feet?
Yep.
Sounds easy. And here she comes. The pitch is high, and it gets past Ferguson, and running 60 feet and scoring is Barnhart.
Well, a nice welcome to the game. Seconds into the game, you get a run score. That's a pretty good night, I'd say.
12-6, the score. 1-0 the count to Kruger. Swings at that one and misses.
And that was almost a golf swing. Quite down up. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Kruger.
That pitch misses. Just looking up a little bit here. So it looks like Spencer played on the 19th of June and are scheduled to play right now at Sergeant Bluff. Good for them. That's the baseball, and it looks like softball is also scheduled to play here this evening, or are playing right now. 2 balls now and 2 strikes with 2 outs to Kruger. 1 run in here in this 5th inning for the Wolves.
I'll tell you this, one way to find out for sure, listen to Scott Nolte's Sports Report tomorrow morning at about 7:20.
Swinging slow roller, and it's going to get stuck between Kreninger and Bergerson. Bergerson got a hand on it, but someone just chopped and slow rolled and couldn't even make a throw on it. Kruger's going to reach base with a single, a 2-out single. Just a tough play there.
Peyton Reverts is up to bat now.
Reverts 0 for 2 in the game. Looking for her first hit.
Riley Rankin on deck. In the hole, Sydney Ray.
First pitch up and in, 1-0. Well, thanks to Spencer Physical Therapy, Gunderson's Restaurant and Lounge, and Karstenson's Meat and Grocery. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Not a good pitch, and then it ended up actually getting away, but the runner's going to move down to second. So Kruger's on second, and the count's 1-1.
Some of these HLP batters are, I think, getting a little desperate to start sending some runs home. They're down 6, but there's no time limit. Slow it down. Take your time. Take your pitch.
Here's the 1-1. That one's hit to the left side. Diving stop. And the throw to third. They got to make the tag, and they can't make the catch. Boy, Nate with a great grab. And she threw it over to Hagedorn, and the ball came out of her glove, off the top of her glove. And in doing so, Reberts gets to second base. Now Kruger at third. Mark that down as a fielder's choice and an error. Runners on second and third for Riley Rankin.
Rankin walked in the second inning, struck out in the fourth.
I think Kruger sustained some type of injury down at third. They're going to bring somebody in to run for her.
Oh, maybe a hurt ankle. Or a hip.
She's limping.
We're going to give her a round of applause, walking off. Hope she's okay. We will keep you up to date as soon as we see her return or take her gear off.
Cora Niemeyer, meanwhile, will come in a run for her. So, no balls, no strikes, as Rankin gets ready to come to the plate. Rebert's on second, Niemeyer on third. 2 outs, 12-6, Okoboji leading. Wolves threatening, though, here in the top of the fifth. Rankin steps in, looking for her first hit of the night. Ball's in low for a ball. Good stop by Bergeson. One and 0.
Rankin's batting now. Ray's on deck. Hibma is in the hole.
Ground ball right side. Hess picks it up, spikes it, and Ness can't hang on to it. Now she'll come home with it, and that is not in time. Both runs scored. Meanwhile, the runner goes second, throw down there, and that ball's going to skip through to the outfield and roll.
Way past center field. She's going to get on her horse and run
Rankin
down to third.
She gets there as the throw comes in too late. 2 runs in, makes it 12-8. Well, some wild play, all starting by Hess's throw. She kind of spiked it, one-hopped it to first base.
Man, that reminded me of the playground.
Yes. Let's see, E4 and 2 runs score. Sound like Abe Lincoln. They have a meeting out in the circle. Top of the lineup coming up for the Wolves. We've got 3 runs back here in the top of the fifth. Got you that one, huh?
Yeah, I like that one.
Wolves trail by 4 now. Renninger stays in the game to pitch. Ness out there chatting with her. Now Coach Ray will walk out, and
we have a switch.
Now they're gonna move somebody. Oh, they did. Renninger did come out.
The 20 will come in.
Well, let's figure it out. We'll take a break and come back and let you know who the new player is and the new positions. We'll have that. It's 12-8 in favor of the Pioneers here, top of the fifth.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Sydney Ray will step in for the Wolves, facing a new pitcher in Christina Kraninger. Her first two pitches were balls, and there's a swinging strike by Sydney Ray. Runner on third, 12-8 the score. Wolves trailing but clawing their way back as they've got 3 runs here in the 5th. Jim Peterson, Hank Ambrose. That pitch, check swung, and she held up.
It was close.
3 balls and a strike. She's
Almost
walked once.
go.
She's already walked once here tonight. She's the 7th batter to bat here in the top of the 5th. And that's a called strike.
Oh!
Snap throw down to third, not in time. Ray thought the pitch was high. Might agree with her. But it's a 3-2 count now. A payoff pitch coming up. Lefty in Christina Kraninger. Ground ball right side, knocked down and scooped up. It's not going to be in time with the throw by Hess. And Ray's going to beat that out. E4, a run scored in Rankin. And it's 12-9. As Addison Hibma comes to the plate. Got hit by a pitcher last time up. She's the 8th batter to hit here in the 5th. First pitch ripped through the hole on the left side, base hit. Ray will stop at second base. And the 9th batter to come up, it will be Brooke Nix.
Tim, we have ourselves a ball game.
Brooke Nix, a tying run coming to the plate.
12-9, top of the 5th inning. Are you kidding me? 2 outs. Runner on first, runner on second, as you say. The tying run is batting now.
Swing and a miss out in front of that one. 0-1 to Nix.
Can't get greedy now.
It was 11-3 at one point.
Now it's 12-9.
0-1 to Nix. Struck out her last time up. Out in front of that one, it's 0-2.
Oh boy, big pitch here. Christina Kraninger looking for her first out. Can she get it here? What a momentous spot it would be. 0-2, 2 outs, 2 on. Drop, strike, headed to first.
They got her. And that'll end the inning on the strikeout drop and then throw down to 1. 9 batters come to the plate, though, for the Wolves, and they get 3 more runs in. It is 12-9. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th when we return here on Q102.
Banking isn't just about financial products. It's about service and what we can do for you. Those personal touches are at the core of who we are at Central Bank. Decisions are made locally by people who get to know you. And while a lot has changed since 1877, we're still committed to our customers and to being the best bank in every community we serve. Central Bank, member FDIC.
things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision need.
12-9, Okoboji leading Harris Lake Park. Bryn Ness will be coming to the plate here in the bottom of the fifth. Elena Hess and Kim Bergeson also scheduled up this inning. Ness doubled her last time up, and she steps in to face Nix, who's in relief. First pitch is low and in, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to the first baseman for the Pioneers. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Called strike, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ness has scored in this game back in the first. Here's the 1-1. That's a ball outside, 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. Nix misses with that one up high, 3-1. Nix has walked just 1 batter and hit a batter since coming into the game. This is her 3rd inning of work. Pioneer bench really getting things fired up now. There's a strike. Oh, that's a... he threw his right hand up, and Nix went to first base, so I guess he said take your base.
Yeah, yeah. I guess he meant take your base with that, but she wasn't looking behind. I don't know.
Right hand usually means a strike, but I guess he didn't throw his arm out, but
yeah. Didn't make a sound. No grunt.
So Ness is on, and the first pitch fouled off by Hess. 0-1.
And I don't think the sky has changed at all.
No.
It's looked the same the whole time we've been here. About 2 hours or so. Well, almost 2.5 setting up.
The 0-1 misses, throw down, goes into center field, but good backup defense there by Hibma. Ness was unable to advance any further than second.
Boy, really had to pump the brakes there. She almost ran out of room to slide.
A ball and a strike to Hess, and the pitch is taken for a strike. 1-2.
Following Hess, Kim Bergeson is on deck in the hole. Addison Frericks.
Saw today a new Cobra Kai is coming out at one more season.
Oh, no kidding.
I don't know if you've seen that show at all. This one swung on, fouled off and out of play. I've watched all the seasons of it. I enjoyed it for a while. Kind of longer it went on, it got more of a drama for me, and I'm just like, eh.
Yeah.
Hit to the right side, and this one is it's down and fair. Over the head of the first baseman, Niemeyer. Gilmore couldn't get to it. It was kind of a little bloop hit, and that'll get Ness to third.
Yeah, that was like trying to catch a kite, and that doesn't ever go too well.
And get him up in the air here, it's going to be trouble. Runners on first and third, as Bergeson will be the hitter. 1 for 3 in the game. Shows bunt, pulls it back, strike called, runner goes for 2, and we'll get there uncontested.
I loved how fired up these Pioneers are in the dugout. Like chickens with their head cut off. They're screaming and yelling, going crazy over there.
It helps to be able to.
We're loving it.
Yeah, we're sitting so close. Wolves may be doing it too. We just can't hear them as well because we're not sitting as close to their dugout. Here's a bunt thrown down, but it's fouled back.
It was almost a souvenir for us, Tim.
That was close. No balls and 2 strikes to Bergeson. Three-run lead for the Pioneers, looking to get some of the runs back. Here's a pitch that's wild. Runner's going to try for home. Ness slides in, and she is out at the plate on the tag by Nix. one away as Ness got caught on the base paths. Hess moves up to third on that.
And Boji needs insurance runs. That's not what they need. It's 12-9 and giving up an out at home plate. Not a good look.
Gunderson got a good bounce off the backstop and flipped it nicely to Nix, who applies the tag. 1-2 the count. Popped up and back out of play.
It'll stay 1-2.
Ferguson will step back in.
After a night like this, I'm going to be needed to be thawed out before I drive home.
Here's the 1-2. That's upstairs. Our weather's, it's always funny, and I'm sure it happens everywhere where you wake up in the morning and maybe you turn your heat on in your car, and then as the day progresses, I'll put my AC on. And then as the night ends, you turn it back to the heat.
Yeah.
The 2-2 foul back and out of play.
Iowa every season, all the time. Something new.
Another 2-2 pitch coming up from Nix. One away, runner on third. The pitch, low, 3-2.
Full count, one out. As you say, that runner's on third. Nick's doing a good job at just playing catch. Not letting those runners get in her head.
Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Ray bobbles it, picks it up, and has no play. Hess comes in to score. Pioneers get one of those runs back. And it's 13-9. That'll bring up Addison for Eriks. Addy steps in. 0 for 1 in the game. A couple runs scored. Corners come in on her in case she decides to bunt. Takes the first pitch, and it is a ball. Throw down, and the runner's out going for second.
Oh, wow.
Ferguson tagged out. Nice throw. Good tag. We've seen some runners get picked off on the base paths tonight. That's 2 this inning.
That was a great throw.
It was right where she caught it, right where Gilmore caught it, is right where the runner ran into. Bang, bang, out.
Yes.
Eriks takes that one. It's called strike 1-1.
Quite opposite of the beginning of the game.
Yes.
Where it seems like all lanes were open on a freeway.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Since coming into the game, Nix has only given up now 2 runs. Pioneers out in front, still 13-9. Nix pitch, fouled off. Count remains at the ball and 2 strikes. Comments from the dugout. Smack that sucker.
Yeah. That'd be good color work. Might have a feature with us.
Here's the 1-2. Low for a ball, 2-2.
Sucker. Never heard of ball called sucker. Have you? I've heard some strange ones. That's different.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Nix roll rock and fire. Swung on, and it's backing out of play.
Got a battle here at the bottom of the 5th. 4-run score, 13-9. Okoboji still holds on to their lead as they've had it all throughout.
All except for after the half an inning of play.
Well, that's true.
Top of the first.
I'll give it to you. That is true.
Had it ever since. Here's the 2-2, and that is a called third strike. Got her looking to end the inning. And Nix picks up her 4th strikeout since coming in. Pioneers, however, get 1 in the bottom of the 5th. We head to the top of the 6th. Okoboji leading Harris Lake Park 13-9.
Okoboji Motor Company, we understand your vehicle represents a significant investment, and nobody knows your vehicle better than our certified experts, who bring on average 30 years experience in providing expert GM and Toyota service. We have the latest, most advanced equipment specifically designed for your vehicles. Express Lube and service hours are Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 336-1500 to service your vehicle.
Okoboji Motor Company. Driven to serve better. Driven to serve better.
It happens here, here, and here. High-speed internet from Premier Communications delivers vital learning resources to schools, homes, and businesses. Get a head start on homework. Call or visit Premier Communications online to explore the latest internet and Wi-Fi options.
$13-9, Okoboji leading, and I mentioned that Christina Kraninger was pitching for the Pioneers. She's pitched in 16 games on the season. She started 7. She's got a 1-5 record. She has pitched 52 and 2/3 innings. That leads her squad. Her first pitch here is a called strike. 0-1 to Gracie Gunderson. Now Kraninger has walked 9. And struck out 17, has an ERA of 5.58. In for her second inning work. This pitch misses, 1-1. Gunderson, Maddie Gilmore, and Kenda Niemeyer, the batters, due up this inning for the Wolves, who trail it by 4. The 1-1 swung and missed. Now it's 1-2. Thanks to Northwest Bank, Okoboji Motor Company, and the Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative for sponsoring sports here on our family of stations. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Missed for a ball, 2-2.
Two now. And don't forget, we are live with video. Explore Okoboji on YouTube and exploreokoboji.com.
That pitch taken for a ball, 3-2.
And live video brought to you by Premier Communications.
3-2 to Gunderson. That one, I think she got a foul tip, but it is caught. And that is a strikeout. Gunderson goes down. Back-to-back strikeouts thrown by Kraninger. Going back to last inning, 1 away, and Maddie Gilmore the batter. Gilmore flew out her last time up, fouls this one back. 0-1.
Got a piece off the helmet a little bit there. She's just okay.
Caught the catcher's helmet. No balls and 1 strike. Kraninger's pitch hit high and deep to right center field. This is trouble. It is back, and it is gone. Home run, Maddie Gilmore to right center field makes it a 3-run ball game, 13-10. Touch 'em all, Maddie Gilmore.
Wow. $1 million shot on Bobby Bonilla Day. Long ball. Big bat.
Ripped that one. Pretty much knew it off the bat. For Maddie Gilmore. And let's see here. That is her second home run of the season.
Well, what a place to hit it in. 13-10's the score now.
Thought it'd be tough getting the ball out of here tonight with the wind blowing in from left field to home plate, but I guess if you hit it to the right side, it's not as bad.
And another Gilmore that was quite the hard hitter, Happy Gilmore.
Aha.
Yes.
He could hit the ball away, couldn't he?
Yes, that's right.
Kenda Niemeyer now the batter. Lefty steps in. 1 for 3 on the day. Slapped hit, foul. 0-1. Get in your home.
Someone just joined right there and heard that one.
Happy Gilmore quotes, right?
Yeah.
The 0-1 has bounced in there, and it's a 1 ball and 1 strike.
And a sequel is coming out. That was recently announced.
Not so happy Gilmore.
Sappy Gilmore, yeah.
Sappy. That's a sad one. Here's the 1-1. Slap to the right side, and it's going to get past. Hess couldn't handle it.
Off the buckle of the shoe.
And Niemeyer reaches. Hope still alive as Kruger will come to the plate. Hoping to get this lead down less than 3 runs.
After Kruger, Reverts is on deck, and the hole is Riley Rankin.
Hit to the right side. Another attempt here for Hess. She'll get it and
just in time.
Gets it over to first for the out. Niemeyer advances to second, but there are 2 away.
She pumped it to second at first. No one was there in time. Quickly readjusted, throwing it back to first to get the out.
Reverts will step in. Scored last time she was up. Has a runner on second and 2 away. 13-10, Pioneers lead in the 6th. The pitch swung on a miss, 0-1. There's that wind kicking through again. Christina Kraninger looks in and she fires. That's a strike. Swung on a miss. It's 0-2. A few more sponsors to thank, like State Farm Insurance, the Eye Care Center, Central Bank and Insurance, and Overhead Doors Sales and Service. The 0-2. Hit back up the middle. That's going to get through. Base hit. Coming around from second, Niemeyer. She'll come in to score. Ness cuts the throw off from center field to home and throws it to second, but it's not in time. So Reverts knocks in a run. It's a 2-run ball game, 13-11.
Oh, Mama, do you believe in miracles?
Once trailing 11-3. Now it's 13-11, and Coach Ray is going to come out, talk things over with the Pioneer girls. We'll take a short break and come back with more high school softball here on Q102.
This school year with light-speed learning from Premier Communications. Our lightning-fast internet speeds are designed with students in mind. Say goodbye to buffering and lag during crucial study sessions and homework assignments. With blazing speeds and a secure connection, you'll fly through online assignments and exams with nothing slowing you down. Plus, our family-friendly packages cater to multiple devices, ensuring everyone in your home can learn, work, and play without interruption. Upgrade your online learning experience with Premier's Home Internet, where uninterrupted connection meets academic excellence. Sign up today for a seamless online learning experience with Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Riley Rankin, the batter, swung at the first pitch, fouled it off, takes the second one. It's a 1-1 strike count. Runner on second base. It's a 2-run ball game. Pioneers leading over the Wolves. Reverts is on second. This pitch is bunted at and missed. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Rankin, the number 9 batter, we head to the top of the lineup. Should she be able to reach? But there are 2 away.
Scored off an error. Last we saw her in the 5th. It's top of the 6th now, 13-11.
Kraninger fires a little roller right out in front of home plate. Kraninger's going to hustle. She'll get there, but will not be able to make a play. Runner decides to come home from third, but nobody covering third base. So she'll be able to get back to third. In the meantime, getting down to second and alert Rankin. Runners on first, or on second and third with 2 outs. Top of the order. Tying run at second. Sydney Ray coming to the plate, represent the go-ahead run in the top of the 6th.
Oh my goodness. Softball fans, crank that dial. We got a nail biter in Milford.
Reininger toes the rubber and delivers. Swung on, foul away. 0-1.
And Peck fouled back to the backstop. Sidney Ray due for a base hit.
Has not reached in their last 3 plate appearances. Not since the first inning. Here comes the 0-1. It's going to be low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the tying run standing on second base right now. Ray could give him the lead back.
Here's the 1-1. Ground ball left side. It's going to be scooped up at third by Hagedorn. Fires it on to first and in time to retire the side. Nice play by Grace Hagedorn to get Sidney Ray on the 5-3 putout. The Wolves pick up a couple more runs here in the 6th. It's gotten interesting. 13-11. Okoboji leading as we head into the bottom of the 6th inning when we return here on Q102.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Banking isn't just about financial products. It's about service and what we can do for you. Those personal touches are at the core of who we are at Central Bank. Decisions are made locally by people who get to know you. And while a lot has changed since 1877, we're still committed to our customers and to being the best bank in every community we serve. Central Bank, member FDIC.
Well, Hank, both teams have scored in every inning except for the 4th inning, and it is a 13-11 ball game here in Milford.
Wow. What a great game.
Bottom of the 6th, Nick's pitching. Abby Nate swings at the first one. One hopper to Sidney Ray at short. High throw to first, and it is in time. Getting the foot down was Niemeyer.
Wow.
Jumped up, caught it, and got her foot down.
What a great save. The toe tap.
1 up, 1 down on 1 pitch, and it'll be Caitlin Craninger. She was marked as a designated player. She was pitching, came out, but will be able to keep hitting because of that designation.
After Craninger is Wentz, and the hole is Hagedorn.
First pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. Wolves with 3 in the first inning, 1 in the second inning, 2 in the third inning, 4 in the 5th inning, and 2 in the 6th inning. Pioneers with 5 in the first, 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 3rd, and 1 in the 5th. Another ball low, 2-0.
With that out in the back pocket, 13-11, bottom of the 6th inning. This is where you got to add those insurance runs.
Well, it's really been an offensive game tonight. 24 runs total scored.
The Wolves have started to creep up on the Pioneers, though, that's for sure.
Swing and a miss. Well, Pioneers got runs early, and the Wolves have kind of tightened up since then.
You brought it up earlier. Previously 11-3, now it's 13-11.
2 balls and a strike now to Craninger. That pitch is low, 3-1.
And you also said Okoboji has won every meeting for the past?
Since 08, they are 8-0.
Wow.
Haven't played for a couple years. Back in 2022 was the last time. Here's the 3-1. That's a walk. So Craninger jogs down to first. And Avery Wentz will be the batter. Let's see if they have Dowhauer coming to run again. I'm thinking they will. It looks like there's a signal made.
Now, would that count as a courtesy runner, or would that be a pinch runner?
Yeah, I believe it's
with a DP, designated player implication. Subbed out.
I think it's a courtesy.
Still
pinch
courtesy?
is when you switch them, I think, straight up. What is that? Is that Janessa Gates running, number 6?
Number 6 is what I see.
Okay, that is Gates, a freshman.
A big spot for the freshman.
So Gates is on first after the walk, and Avery wins, so we'll step in. 1 out, 1 on. Nix with her first pitch. It's a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That's a called strike once again, 0-2. Avery singled back in the second inning. Swing and a miss. She goes down. Another strikeout by Nix. And to the top of the order we go with Maddie Hagedorn. Got hit by a pitch last time she was up.
She was the first run of the game for the Okoboji Pioneers. Has not scored a run since.
Swings at that one and misses. 0-1. Run number 1, and now they have 13 of them.
13-11. Bottom of the 6th inning. Runner on first. Freshman Gates.
Laced to deep right center field. This is trouble in his back, and it is gone! Maddie Hagedorn, touch them all. 2-run shot. Pioneers jump back up by 4 runs, 15-11.
Snake bite.
Boy, that's been the spot tonight. That's the same spot that Gilmore hit hers pretty much. Right center field. Gates comes around. Hagedorn touches them all. Some insurance. And here's Grace Hagedorn. That's first pitch ball. 1-0. I didn't miss a pitch, right?
No,
okay.
It's 1-0.
Okay, the scoreboard says 1-1, just making sure. Here's the 1-0. Little tapper down the third baseline and foul. Makes it a ball and a strike.
2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, post home run.
All right, Grace, you got it, girl. You got it.
Well, that could end up being huge for Okoboji.
Waiting the pitch. Here's the windup.
That's a ball for Maddie Hagedorn. That is her 3rd home run of the season. Her and Caitlin Cranage are the only ones to hit 1 out so far this year for Okoboji. 2 balls and a strike to Grace, and she swings at that and misses it. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs.
15-11 is the score. Okoboji has had the lead after the first complete inning and has kept it since.
The 2-2 bounced in there. 3-2. Payoff pitch coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget we are live with video on YouTube at Explore Okoboji, also at exploreokoboji.com, under the sports section at live stream.
The 3-2 pitch. Missed it. That's a walk. Hagedorn trots down to first. That'll bring up Bryn Ness. Boy, a lot of walks and strikeouts and hit batters in this game here tonight.
There has been.
Speaking of, Ness has walked, doubled, and struck out. The pitch is low, gets past Gunderson. Hagedorn down to second. Now she's thinking about third. They'll throw it down to third base, and she'll retreat back to second. 1-0 the count to Bryn Ness. Pioneers probably would like to add a few more runs if they could. It is the top of their lineup. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball, right side. It's going to be picked up at second by Gilmore. Her throw to first, gets away. One run comes in to score. And the Pioneers make it 16-11. Ness ends up on first. Hagedorn scores.
Wow.
Third run of the inning.
16-11. High scoring affair.
That pitch gets away to Hess, and running down to second is Ness. 1 ball and no strikes to Elena Hess. She has reached base every time tonight. She is 3 for 3 with a walk and 3 runs scored. The first pitch or second pitch to her is a called strike, and it's a ball and a strike with 2 away. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Top half of the next inning, top of the 7th, with the 2-3-4 hitters coming up for the Wolves. Here's the 1-2. That's low and inside. Runner goes for third. Throw down, and it is not in time. Ness steals third.
Ooh, almost got her on the second try.
2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. 3 runs in here in the bottom of the 6th for Okoboji with the runner on third. Brooke Nix looks in. Here's the pitch. Struck her out. Swung through it, and that ends the inning. And the Wolves got their work cut out for them as we head to the top of the 7th, and like I said, it'll be Hibma, Nix, and Gunderson coming to the plate when we return here for the Wolves in the top of the 7th.
Things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision need.
Okoboji Motor Company, we understand your vehicle represents a significant investment, and nobody knows your vehicle better than our certified experts, who bring on average 30 years experience in providing expert GM and Toyota service. We have the latest, most advanced equipment specifically designed for your vehicles. Express Lube and service hours are Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 336-1500 to service your vehicle.
Okoboji Motor Company. Driven to serve better, driven to serve better.
Well, remember what happened last time we were here, Hank? When the scoreboard shut off, somebody unplugged her. Oh, there it came back on.
Oh,
Okay.
my goodness. You gave me a heart attack.
That's what happened last time, and then our equipment got unplugged while they were trying to figure that out.
We need power. Otherwise, if our stream goes down, then we go down, okay? So
16-11 as we hit the top of the 7th inning. Okoboji leading Harris Lake Park. And leading things off is Addison Hibman. It's our first pitch called strike, 0-1. These two teams have had no quit here tonight. Here's the 0-1 from Cranager. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2 to Hibma. Singled her last time up. She had a solid single. Behind in the count here, though, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Out number 1 as Hibma goes down. That's her 3rd time striking out here tonight. That'll bring up Brooke Nix, who has struck out her last 2 times. Before that, she had scored 2 runs.
seems as when she switched to pitching, it's kind of been shaky since there, batting-wise.
First pitch, well, he cursed it. Hit up the middle, base hit. Diving for it was Nate. She couldn't come up with it. And Nix reaches with a single. Hope is still alive here for the Wolves. And here comes Gracie Gunderson. Doubled and scored earlier. First pitch is hit to center field, not deep in the field of play. Hagedorn comes in, makes the catch. Nice easy fly ball for her. And there's 2 away. Wolves are down to their last possible batter here as Matty Gilmore comes to the plate. Runners on first, 2 outs. Wolves trail by five. Yeah.
This could be game.
The way it's been going, it won't be. Here's the pitch. It is a ball. Well, I say that there's only been one inning where the teams didn't score. Neither of them scored in the fourth. Otherwise, they've scored in every single inning.
That's incredible. 16-11. It's like the end of the first quarter.
It's like the football game.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. You probably haven't seen a Harris Lake Park football game yet, have you?
I actually have.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Previously with the St. Edmund Gales.
Ah, so you're familiar with the 8-man.
That was my first professional football sportscasting gig. Only did it for about 2 games until I got called up to Class 4A.
Ah. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Down to the last strike. The pitch. Fouled out of play. Staying alive. Just getting a piece of it was Gilmore. Remember, Gilmore homered last inning. She's 2 for 4 on the evening. Wolves just hoping she gets on base. Find a way. Here's the 1-2 from Keniger. Looking, strike 3. Got her looking. And the Pioneers win this one by a final score of 16-11. Heck of a game here tonight. Wolves never gave up. That's going to move us into our post-game show, and it's brought to you by the Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center of Spirit Lake, courtesy of Dr. Cornwall and Dr. Jennis.
Things are more important than your sight, so protect your vision by getting an eye exam at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center provides comprehensive eye exams with state-of-the-art technologies for early detection and management of eye disease. Doctors Cornwall and Jennis are always accepting new patients. And of course, they carry great designer brands you won't find locally anywhere else. Call now to book your family's eye exams. Call 336-1960 or stop in today to schedule an appointment and have them help you with your vision needs.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Banking isn't just about financial products. It's about service and what we can do for you. Those personal touches.
16-11. Final scores. Okoboji hangs on to win. They led it after 1 inning, 5-2. It was 11-3 after 2 innings. Wolves kind of flipped the switch. Added 2 more in the third. Boji added 1. It was 12-5, and then 4 runs in the 5th for HLP, just 1 for Boji. 2 more for HLP in the 6th, but then Boji answered with 3 to take the lead 16-11, and that's what they would end up holding on and winning by. Well, HLP, 11 runs, 10 hits, 5 errors, left 9 on base. Boji, I had him down for 16 runs, 11 hits, 5 errors, and left 6 runners on base in the game. Boy, we had a lot of strikeouts, Hank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 strikeouts by the Okoboji pitchers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 9 strikeouts for both pitchers, both teams' pitchers. Both teams struck out 9 times. A lot of parity here tonight between these two. Both teams hit a home run.
Man, there was a lot. You know, the game started off super similar, too. A lot of base running early on. They shared the same inning, the 1 inning. They didn't score. Pitchers, catchers both did well. Base running was aggressive, like we said. High scoring affair.
Had some nice defensive plays, some great stops, some tagouts on the base paths. A little everything here tonight. Extra base hits. maybe one thing too many of is walks, but one is too many if you're a coach or a fan. Don't walk anybody. Well, the Wolves, their next game is scheduled to be, as far as I've been able to read, against South O'Brien on Monday, July 8th, and that's a 1A Regional 1. For Okoboji, they're back at it again tomorrow against GTRA, and then back at home Wednesday versus Sioux Center before the 4th of July break. Hank, final thoughts, words?
Man, it was a great game. Had a lot of fun as always with you, Tim. Appreciate you doing the play-by-play coverage tonight. Big thank you to all of our sponsors for being with us all throughout the season, especially Premier Communications for being with us for the video coverage. This is our final video stream of the baseball-softball season, so all that got to watch on YouTube and at exploreokoboji.com, we appreciate you as well.
And you can always go back and watch those games if you missed one or wanted to see something on there through exploreokoboji.com. Yes.
Yes, you can. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Thanks to Mac back at the studios for keeping control of the ship as we're up here, I guess, steering it, or she's steering it, and we're in the back. I don't know. Yeah. Team effort. And thanks to all you wonderful listeners, and of course, thanks, Mom. Until next time, this has been High School Sports on Q102. Thank you.